Welcome back. Tonight we got a surprise stowaway, a real life rock balancer, and other creepy videos from all around the world. So kick back, grab a snacks, and let's go.
The FDA just shut down food safety quality checks, y'all. Not paused it, not reduced it, but shut it down completely. They said they're doing this because of staff cuts. So you mean to tell me the people that make sure our food is at a good quality and it's not carrying around no diseases is gone? Just like that, gone. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. You literally need to watch what you eating at this point. Because if they not even gonna tell us what's going on because they're gone, who's gonna tell us? You gotta tell yourself now. Make sure y'all washing y'all food, everything. This shit do not feel real. It feel like a damn movie, y'all. Am I the only one feeling like that? Am I tripping? They will not tell you if the food is gonna be recalled or anything. So that means a lot of people might be taking trips to the ER. So y'all, enjoy your next bite. But don't be surprised if your stomach start turning upside down, flipping around and doing the dirty. I need y'all to tag somebody down below who's still eating gas station sushi. They need to see this. Comment down below if this scare you. And hit that like button if you...
It looks like human lips. It's so gross. Yeah.
Now I know I ain't the only one freaked out by this. There's a lot of money being spent on these kind of lips in the beauty industry. I just hope they're not out here stealing husbands.
With big lips. Oh god, I love the lips of that fish.
It's like the lips that you want to kiss right there, dude.
That's a beautiful fish, man.
That's sick, ain't it?
White lips, that's a bad fish, man, because it's perfectly named. And the lips are perfect on that fish. How long you had that fish, dude?
Even aliens, Area 51, the fact that we walked on the moon, the fact that Egypt is in the Grand Canyon, the fact that celebrities are cyborgs, the fact that we have advanced technology and all types of underground civilizations. They will even believe in Hollow Earth. But let's get into the conversation of Soylent Green, and people will gasp, what? No, ain't no way. It's not possible. They would never do that. There are enough chickens. There are enough cows. Where? Do y'all know how many chicken wings people eat in the Super Bowl alone? Like when you start mentioning Soylent Green, people get to gasping and going crazy. How is it possible? No, they would never do that. Are you sure? I don't know. I can't confirm or deny it. This is all alleged. It's all for entertainment purposes. I'm just imagining things. But how is it possible that we're so quick to believe in all of these random things? Y'all would really think that they went to space over and over. The fact that we can access Mars, but we can't even find a plane that gets lost within our own atmosphere, that gets lost in the ocean. The fact that they tell you that we don't know what's in 95% of the ocean. Meanwhile, how did they even measure how much ocean we can't measure? But y'all won't believe that Soylent Green is potentially a real thing. How is that possible? Maybe I'm tripping. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you don't know what that is, save this video, go look into it, come back and share your thoughts. Whatever else comes out, I'll absolutely be back. So make sure you like, follow, stay for some more tea. But there have been so many conspiracy theories throughout the years that turned out to be proven real, like MK Ultra or what happened in Tuskegee. The list goes on and on. But needless to say, we like to think of things as conspiracy until they're proven, and we're not wrong, we're just early. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. I appreciate you for watching. And to be clear, none of this is real. I implore you to do your research because it's all always...
Everybody seen that dude that was going viral on TikTok. I was saying it ain't no bodies inside the grave. How he work on the graveyard, and it ain't no bodies inside on. Some of the caskets be empty when they be digging them up. I'm starting to believe some of that. But this is a body. Like I would open it up and show y'all, but they said it stank, so don't do it. But this is a whole body. We pulled it out their bucket. The body be coming in these buckets from the hospital, and they put them in this. And then they send it somewhere and they burn them. All these barrels. Those are bodies over there. We done stuck 2 bodies over there. I'm feeling like...
Is that a dog? What is that? Tell us now. What the f...
They done took Easter celebrations to a whole new level. I hope you don't try to leave early without paying tithes, or you might have a target on your back.
Oh shit, he's leaving.
Science proves that human beings only see 4% what's in front of them.
Damn.
What happens when we can see 10% what's in front of us? Would we be in fear? This is the same reason why if you take your Tesla down to the local cemetery and you sit there with your biometric camera on, you're going to see human beings walking around on that camera that you can't see with your own visual perception. Why is that? What is that about? Why do scientists come out and say that the afterlife takes a place in another dimension?
Which I think for sure.
Why is that? I've seen people dying. I looked at people's faces when they was checking out. They looking past me. They looking past you. Whatever they looking at is not what we thinking.
It's like that thing that happened in the Vietnam War where they had that special dye on their glasses and they're seeing monsters that was there and then they take them off and they're not there.
Really? I didn't know about that. That's crazy.
It's a certain dye that they actually banned in America.
Oh, was that Agent Orange or was that something else?
No, it's something else.
It was a dye that they used to color the lenses on night vision goggles. They went from a red spectrum to the current spectrum that we on now, which is green, grays, and white. When they was using the red spectrum, soldiers complained that they seen monsters.
I guess I could see how those kind of have a human shape to them. Like I said, I am showing people that there are attachment to objects, whether you like it or not. If you found it in a yard sale, if you found it in a used store or consignment store, there's an attachment to it because who knows what they did in their lifetime, you know? Oh yeah, I love when my camera gets blurry. That means I hit a really good spot. Nobody's in front of me and it's trying to auto adjust. That means I found something. Nice. There you go. You see that blur? Yep. Oh yeah. Ask any paranormal researcher, they'll tell you. Once your equipment starts going out of what's normally planned, there you go. Yes. This is gold right here. Wow. All this shit is tainted. God damn, man. Just be careful what you buy, people. Peace. Take care of yourself.
Hey,
how you doing?
It takes a village to consume all the dairy products I produce. Hi, I'm Cheryl, and I churn, cheese, and cream my own breast milk. I'd always dreamed of building my own business ever since last year. I just never knew I'd be building it with my own bare breast.
We've all fell on hard time before, but just because you can put your bodily fluids on Shopify don't mean you should do it.
Drink up. Well, Mr. Miller told me he never drinks milk. Look at him. Yeah. Hey, kids.
I was down bad, now I got it on gold. Finna count my dough till my thumb got slit. Put my neck on beats, put my name on the list. Finna shine on the fucking jump.
If you use public bathrooms, stop what you're doing and listen to this. You're gonna need to hear it. This pertains to men and women, but mainly women, and you're gonna see why. If y'all go to the bathroom and y'all have to use toilet paper, women especially, check your toilet paper. You're probably wondering, like, what do you mean check your toilet paper? Well, this is why. This right here is exactly what I'm talking about. This is from needle-using junkies going in the bathroom, taking that cover that's over it off, sticking their needles in there and cleaning their needles. Not all of them will look like this, not all of them will have little blood spots on it, but if you look in the toilet paper, there shouldn't be no pinholes or anything like that. Not all the times do their needles have blood on it, but if they do, you'll see the red marks. And if they have to stick their needle in there to clean it, you'd be able to.
Why they just in, why gynecologists, mofly, mosquitoes have off of goddamn been really in the us. Yeah, be careful.
Hey, yo, bro, you can stop now, bro. You can stop. When I see those TikToks of kids crying because their mom took away their switches and they talk about their ops having crazy artillery and weapons, I understand why they're crying now. I understand completely. If they're pulling out shit like this,
Take 5.
I ain't seen no barbecue sauce or sriracha or nothing. I'm glad I was born in this timeline, because in an alternate reality, the roles may be reversed.
There's something about Elon Musk. I think it was at the inauguration. He was standing behind Trump and he was channeling. I saw it.
Really?
I don't know who saw it, and people were talking about how he was acting weird, but I've experienced this personally, so I can say that that's what I saw. This energy came into him and he was looking all around the room. It was like he was another being that was coming through and seeing what's going on. I mean, I definitely believe that he has assistance with his technology.
I mean, anyone at that level, I feel like has some sort of influence or assistance, right?
Yes.
There's just no way you get to that level.
I agree.
Without it.
100%. Isn't it interesting?
Yeah.
When you look at Elon, what do you see? Do you see
I see an
being?
alien.
I see an alien.
Yeah,
I've always seen a freaking
100%.
alien. He's a freaking alien.
Yeah. The way he acts and talks.
Yeah, like he doesn't care what anybody thinks. He is just there for the ride, baby.
Yeah.
There's
Like even when he expresses emotion, it seems fake.
Mhm.
It doesn't seem human.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
He's so smart. It's just a different level, right?
Mhm.
Shout out to him though. He's changing the world. We'll see.
When you say, when they say up until yesterday, we had solid liquid gas and now we have this new kind of matter, they're not saying they created a new kind of matter. They're saying they discovered it
and have harnessed
it, right? So they're saying it was there the whole time, but it was something that was beyond the understanding of human beings until basically this week.
We couldn't find it. We couldn't control it. We didn't even know it actually existed.
Right.
And we certainly didn't know how to control it. In a year, okay, they've been looking for 19 years, Microsoft, longest running research program they've ever run. They found it a year ago. They know how to control it and now how to make it into a chip, something you could hold in your hand that has 1 million qubits of quantum computing.
Now, that again means nothing to me, 1 million qubits of quantum computing, but
it means all of the power. Your phone, if they could put it in a phone, and I'm not saying they can or will, if they could put that one chip in your phone, it would make your phone as powerful as the best supercomputer with a server farm the size of the planet.
I don't think your boobers are going to get free now. Yeah, okay, you said what everyone's whole restaurant's thinking. No, I went for the... You did not go through 10. She can't get through that. One boob at a time. 15. She doesn't go through 20. Did you get through to 15? She did. Twice.
This would be a great way to tackle the overweight population, but it also may cause a rift in your friend group if you're the only one can't go to Friendsgiving.
You're judging me! No, you don't!
I just forgot who you.
Oh my God. Jay, what do we see?
And now the top line is brighter.
Who's that? Hold on. Is mommy looking at the right thing? Yeah. You see that?
Oh my God. Jay, what do we see?
And now the top line is brighter.
Who's that? Hold on. Is mommy looking at the right thing? Yeah. You see that?
So I was really just wanting to see what the whole big fuss was about with the mirrors and stuff and how they were moving and the shapes were moving. I didn't even realize it until after I watched the video back, that right there. I didn't even see it while the video was being recorded. I went back and looked over it, and here it is in slow motion. And you could see the eyes. Boop.
In the middle of the road, just been sitting there, glitched out. Just glitched out. In the middle of the road. For no reason. Just sitting there.
She didn't sacrifice herself with witchcraft.
Right.
And for real, like, right. You know, she's been approached to elevate to the next level.
Oh, that's a real thing.
Oh, that's a real thing, bro. That's a real, like, witchcraft, voodoo, juju, all of that is a real thing.
To get to the next level in career.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Yes. Wow. It's a real thing. So she's been presented opportunities like, hey, this is what we do. This is how we move. This is the things that you have to do to get to this level by top execs. And she was like, I'm not with it. And then also she wasn't going to sleep her way to the top. So then it caused her, and she didn't have management really for real. So like she's successful. She's doing all these things and she's to the point where it's like, I'm drunk, man. I got to drink to get out my head and just find peace. And so with liquor brought depression. So at that point she was like, this is not me. I love the music, but I hate the business. And she just was like, I can't do it anymore. So that was how she kind of let it go. But yeah, witchcraft, warlocks and voodoo, juju, black magic, all of that is hyper real.
Man, look at this, a damn snake on the street.
What is it doing? What the heck?
I don't know what he's doing. He about to get ran over though.
Uh-oh.
That is crazy.
That's a big snake. Is it trying to go up her car?
Yes, look, it's going up her car. It's in the tire.
Oh!
It's in the tire. Hell no.
Oh no.
Better than her car than mine.
Oh!
Well, at least roll your windows down and let them know they got a stowaway. Everybody want to record, but nobody wants to be the hero.
Enough is enough. I have had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane. Everybody strap in. I'm about to open these freaking windows.
I've read that creeps me out the most. Hi, I'm Noah, author GM and someone who's very comfortable indoors thanks to stuff like this. And this is Mount Asashi, a popular spot for climbers in Japan, and the location of the SOS mystery. Because on July 24th, 1989, 2 men went missing while climbing the mountain. Police and rescue teams immediately scrambled to find them, and a helicopter spotted this SOS sign while searching. Targeting the area, they quickly found the 2 men. And back at the station, one of the police officers mentioned it was a good thing they made this sign, otherwise they might have never found them. To which they replied, "What sign?" Yeah, you heard me right. Whoever built this thing was not the 2 guys who went missing. And so they immediately rushed back out there to see if there was someone else lost. And there was, and they found them, but it was a bit too late. Near the logs, in a small hole, the police found a collection of items, including a tape recorder, a couple of tape cassettes, a pair of basketball shorts, and a collection of human bones that had very obviously been gnawed on by animals. as well as the driver's license of one Kenji Iwamura, someone who went missing on July 10th of 1984, climbing the exact same mountain. And it's thought he got confused, because there's a rock called Kinka-Iwa, literally the safe rock, as in it looks like a bank safe. That's an important trail marker for mountaineers climbing this rock. But nearby and almost immediately identical is the Nisei Kinka-Iwa, literally the not safe rock. And using that as his guide, they think Kenji fell into this glade and got stuck. Reviewing aerial photographs used to make maps revealed that the SOS trees had been there since at least 1987. And going through the tapes found one of them contained a message of someone desperately screaming SOS and pleading with whatever helicopter they saw to help them. The recording is out there on the internet, and listening to it just sends chills. And human beings are not Steve from Minecraft. We are not punching down trees. And if that's not creepy enough, the idea of just being stuck there for days and days, screaming for help, going through the lengths to make this thing and no one is coming. Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't need to climb a mountain.
I'm sure this brother will come prepared next time with a COVID shield in his back pocket, especially if he gets chosen to catch the chicken in his mouth.
Before I got it, you really witnessed a good climb from the trenches. I know they wouldn't put you at I do admit it, like eyes when you said, so I feel it how you feel it right now. Been thinking about what it's taking next.
Gosh, how did they already turn around?
In its earliest form is often referred to as the art. Art is, like magic, the science of manipulating symbols, words or images to achieve changes in consciousness. The very language of magic seems to be talking as much about writing or art as it is about supernatural events. A grimoire, for example, the Book of Spells, is simply a fancy way of saying grammar. Indeed, to cast a spell is simply to spell, to manipulate words, to change people's consciousness. And I believe that this is why an artist or writer is the closest thing in the contemporary world that you are likely to see to a shaman. At the moment, the people who are using shamanism and magic to shape our culture are advertisers. Rather than trying to wake people up, their shamanism is used as an opiate to tranquilize people, to make people more manipulable. Their magic box of television and by their magic words, their jingles, can cause everybody in the country to be thinking the same words and have the same banal thoughts all at exactly the same moment.
tearing up the building. He got fired. Oh, you serious? He really did this? He gonna go to jail. Why is he? Get arrested right now. He done tore this whole. Oh my God.
I don't know much about witchcraft.
You don't want to.
What is it?
There are black witches and white witches, that there are witches that do good. Witchcraft is still witchcraft. It's the use of the elements, and there's alchemy, there's wizardry, sorcery, electricity, magic, use of blood, use of spit, use of sperm. I did it 2 times. Both of them worked, and then I went,
are you serious?
This is bigger than I am. That really my life up, and it took years for us to get out of it.
What were your hexes?
One was something that had to do with the guy that actually punched me. What happened was, we went to school that day. The guy walked up to me and just slugged me. The second bus shows up, and we get in the bus and we take off. He's coming up to his house, and he walks through the walkway in the bus and elbows me in the back of the head as he's getting out. And I was trying to fit in, so I had a mouthful of Red Man. And when he hit me, I went, ooh, and I swallowed that shit. That's it. I'm going to do something about this. So I looked through the book and I found something that would do what I wanted. I did that hex.
What did you want to happen?
I really don't want to get into it because I don't want anybody to be misled and try and figure out what I did. When you open up the doors to the dark, they're not going to wait to be invited in. They're coming.
Do you think you were possessed?
Oh, I know it was. When we went to San Francisco to go see the Filipino priest, he said that he laid hands on me and the head of a bull came out of my chest.
There's a hustler and a sucker born every second from all corners of the earth. But it's good to see the capitalism is still alive and kicking.
Counterfeit like LeBron James, who has that Boulay logo tattooed on his chest. When LeBron retires, his number would be called 2. Okay, this is how the deep state, he thinks that he's just going to retire, and that's why he doesn't want to retire. You know the former NBA player Dwayne Wade?
Correct.
His son Zion is now called Zaya. Okay, this is how these people within the system, to go to the next level, you have to sacrifice something. This goes back thousands of years during the time of the pharaohs. If a man wanted to have access to Pharaoh, he had to sleep with the male magician. If a woman wanted to have access to Pharaoh, she had to sleep with the female magician. If a parent wanted their child to see Pharaoh, that child had to sleep with a male or female magician. Nothing has changed. In the rap industry, to go at a certain level financially, you have to be what we call
fraternities are bloodlines, so they go long, back in history. The fact that they walk on the red carpet. The only queens and kings walk on red carpet. So how come your American presidents are doing it? Because they're bloodline. 43 American presidents, all the ones who became president, are directly linked to British monarchs by blood. From Roosevelt, in fact, all of them, all the ones who became president are linked by bloodline to royal families, and the walking on the red carpet, which is the bloodline, proves it. New World Order is found in Latin underneath the pyramid on the dollar bill, Norvis Ordo Seclorum, which comes from the Latin poet Ovid. So it's an old Roman concept, Roman term. Roman symbolism is something that needs to be studied because you have the Roman eagle, which was then picked up by the Nazis, and now you find it in America. You find it at the top of the flagpoles, you find it on the federal government, you find it on the dollar bill, the symbol of the eagle. In the landing on the moon, you hear them talking about the eagle has landed. What kind of eagle are we talking about here? And Novus Ordo Seclorum, New World Order, has a resonance with Nazi Germany because in Nazi Germany, you have Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler's first book, the most important known book, was called Mein Kampf. But his second book was actually called The New World Order. He kept on using this term about 1,000-year kingdom. Then we have George Bush later on talking about the 1,000 points of light. Right? We have George Bush using the term New World Order, I think it was in 2000, on September 11th. Yes.
Apuntó el niño que tiene ahí. El hombre es un genio, el hombre.
Ahí se va a callar la boca.
That bottle was breathing so hard I could see the glass fogging up. That's quite a trick you pulled off there, but next time put him on your back.
来吧，9出来1秒钟100，再来200，再来3秒300，再来4秒400，再来5秒。
Tackle him. Oh, the car blocked it.
Tiger Shark! Tiger Shark ran. I didn't fight for my freedom when I was in prison, but I did manifest. So I'm in prison, serving a 12-year sentence for smuggling 6.2 kilos of heroin. In that prison, they already tested the drugs 3 times. And then I felt free after 2-something years in prison. There was just this embodied, again, this embodied state of, I've never felt more free in my life in losing my freedom. Then they called me into the office. Jones, we retested the drugs, which they had no reason to. 90% was fake. And for the amount that was real, you've already done the time. You're free to go home. So I've invested since 2005, traveling all over the world to see what was that strong that it could override anything a human can say. That it can override the drugs. Like really? 3 times, 6.2. But now it's just fake. When my energy changes, as above, so below, as within, so without. So the only thing that I kept coming back to, energy, frequency, vibration. Everywhere I looked, every stone I unturned, like what was that strong? Yes, God, and God has a frequency, energy, frequency, and vibration. When I gave myself the frequency of freedom, my life had to match.
I'm about to show you something that's crazy. On the next screen, there'll be a girl pointing at 2 phrases. Pick one in your head. Don't even say it out loud. Guess what? The audio is going to get it right every time.
You will only hear the word you are reading.
I'm leaving this alone. I feel like this Satan the devil stuff. I'm out.
I ain't never seen a monkey racing circuit. At least you got a 50-50 chance of winning big, but don't be out here blowing your whole check on FanDuel.
I can't believe it. $500! Oh, just think what I can do with that money. $500 on red.
The winner is black.
Alright, thanks for watching more creepy TikToks with me. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button for me. I'm named Vivid Clips. Join the Space Crew. We rockin'.